Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Rye, and let me holler real quick. You need to understand that no matter what you do, your life experiences, good or bad, it will always be a part of you. And there's no need to be ashamed of that. That is the very thing that made you you. Good or bad, that's what brought you to where you are today. And there's no need to be ashamed of that. See, here's the thing. You're trying to erase it. But what you really need to do is channel it into what you are trying to do now. Don't put yourself in a position where you're thinking, oh, this has to go. That's what made you you, good or bad. It's not about erasing it. It's about what you're going to do now. It's not about what happened. It's about what's happening. When you forgive and let go of everything and detach from everything, you're not doing it for them. You're not letting them off scot-free. You're doing it for you. And that's the most important thing that you need to realize. See, you're selling yourself short when you put yourself in the position where you think that everybody's out to get you. You're losing out on good people and opportunities. Now you're probably thinking, how do I know I'll find these people? Well, you will, because you're bettering yourself. You're aware that there's an issue and you're channeling it and trying to be better. So when you're doing better, you'll attract better. The problem is that yes, you will attract just as much bad as good, because there's evil spirits out there that want to latch on to your good spirit, to your spirit that's bountiful, that's full of abundance. But if you look at everybody as bad because you try to protect yourself, you're not protecting yourself. You isolate yourself. You're doing yourself more harm than good, because when you're looking at everyone like they're out to get you, you're putting yourself alone. You can't isolate yourself in the situation, because now you're vulnerable to bad, because those good people are going to not only hold you accountable, but protect you from any outside sources that will do you harm. But you can't do that when you by yourself. Now, when you by yourself, that's when the evil spirits want to attack you even more. Those thoughts of self-doubt, those thoughts of I can't do this, those thoughts of I'll never be able to find, or I'll never be able to achieve what I want to achieve. Those thoughts of there was no point in doing this anyway. When you're alone and isolated with your thoughts and you're isolated from the outside world, those are when those bad thoughts start to creep on you and say, oh, I'm nothing. I can't do it. I'll never be successful. What's the point in trying? That's why you need to find your tribe. But the most important thing is erasing what is a part of you. Even if you could, it wouldn't do you any good. Even if you could, it would not do you any good, because now you're in a situation where you don't have anything to bank off of now, because that's why you're doing this. Those bad experiences led to you. If it was all good, there would be no point in trying. So just because your loss is actually your gain. So you can't put yourself in a position where you think that, oh, well, it's gone. And even if you thought it was, it never will be. You acting like it's not there, you acting like, oh, there's nothing wrong, is only you're lying to yourself. And now when those thoughts come back again, you fall apart and melt easily. You can't allow yourself to be weak in these situations. The way you build up strength is having that courage of persevering through these hard times, is facing it head on, is walking through that door, going through that tunnel, cutting that ribbon and seeing what's behind it. That's how you know you strong. If you never put that work in, if you never test your strength, test your limits, how do you know that you're actually strong? How do you know that everything you've been working on actually paid off? You'll never know if you're not actually testing your limits and pushing yourself to be better. You can't become complacent and be like, oh, I made a couple steps, which is good, because baby steps are still steps. But now I'm just going to stay here because I'm afraid of what's next, because I know it's going to be harder. You're going to revert back to your old ways if you don't test what you actually worked on. And now you're back to square one. Don't try to erase what was part of you. And there's no shame in what happened to you. There's no shame in what's a part of you, because your story, your testimony can help somebody else. So you can use that to help somebody else now. Now that your success story is somebody else's story now, because they can look at you and say, oh, they did it. I never thought I could. Now them seeing you do it makes them want to do it. You're affecting other people by sharing your story. It's not shame. And I know why you put yourself in that position, because you're afraid it'll become your identity. It's not your identity. It's what made you you. Now, it might sound like, oh, it is my identity, but it isn't, because you're not leading with, oh, all these bad things happen to me. You're leading with, these bad things happened to me, and this is how I overcame it. That's what you need to do. But hey, it's Ra. Like, comment, subscribe if you like, and remember, you got this, homie. It's already yours.